There's been a lot of talk about AI chatbots over the last year, but they're all quite slow. And recently, there's an entirely new tool which allows you to build insanely fast conversational agents for your business that can respond in less than 2 seconds, but also it draws all of the information for its responses from your website. So unlike something like ChatGPT, which is incredibly slow to respond, that will take anywhere between 10 to 15 seconds to complete its response and can't really use an insanely large knowledge base for its own responses. It's something that can be used for your business that can either be used internally or externally to automate things such as customer service and just basically give your customers a much better experience. So essentially what we're claiming here is it's almost real-time conversational support with artificial intelligence for your business. And the best part is it's a completely no-code solution. You can get set up incredibly easy. I'm going to show you exactly how you do it. So essentially what we're doing is we're creating a system which is going to allow us to extract all the information from our website. And I've put these 3 website builders, but it can work for basically any website builder. We're going to put in our website URL and we're going to build a knowledge base from that. So the knowledge base is going to be, you see here, 50,000 words of data. And all of that data is then going to be used as context for the AI agent. Then, for example, if we were to ask it a question such as what's the refund policy, it can then go ahead and find a specific URL from our website and give it back to that customer. We can make sure that the responses are fine so it won't hallucinate, and we can always adjust and update and improve and add more data to this chatbot. But here's the really cool part, because the more that we talk to it, the quicker its responses get. So unlike something like ChatGPT, where every single time you talk to it, you have to wait 10 to 15 seconds for a response, and it's very limited in what it can do. With this tool, it's learning as it goes. So every single time you ask it a question, it's going to go ahead and then add that to its own custom memory. If the information is already in its custom memory, it's going to come back and spit out a response from its own custom memory. So this gives us 2 controls. One, it allows us to make sure that we're getting consistent responses from our AI every single time with 0 hallucination, 100% guaranteed. It also allows us to have 100% uptime. So you may know you have problems with language models such as ChatGPT, which constantly go down. So every single one of these orange or red lines is an hour out of a day or 2 hours out of a day where the language model isn't working. If we look at the status page of incidents on ChatGPT, OpenAI's language model, you can see there's a huge number of errors. So if we're building a solution, if we're building an AI agent for our business, we want real-time fast conversations, but we also need to make sure that the conversational bot is not breaking consistently. Especially if we've got a lot of traffic coming to our website, we've got a lot of questions from customers, and we want to be able to not only gather information, but also increase our conversion rates. We have to make sure that the solution that we're using works all of the time. So the bot that we're building here builds its own custom memory. So it no longer relies on a language model to reply. It builds its own custom solution. So basically, if OpenAI were to go down, or if a language model that you were using for your chatbot were to stop working, your chatbot would stop working. But in this case, ChatIQ's chatbot will not stop working. It will continue to respond regardless of the situation. And obviously, the more questions and conversations that you have with it, the quicker it's going to get and the more it's going to learn over time. But it's also really cool because there's one extra feature. You can see here I've asked it what's the refund policy or recommend me a product for dry skin. If I said give me the refund policy or something similar to this question, it's intelligently going to check the memory. And if the memory, if it can tell that there's a similar question already asked, say for example you ask what's the refund policy and give me the refund policy, these are 2 very similar questions. So it's going to use the same previously memorized response, regardless of how exactly you word it. And there is a threshold that you can set for how similar these responses are. So I'm going to show you how you can build your own. The software we're using is ChatIQ. It's going to allow you to do not only build your own custom support bots, but also set up support ticketing as well. So basically you have your entire AI workspace to manage and automate support ticketing within your business. You're creating automatic replies for support tickets. We can get a lot of insights in our customer service from this. Like I said, 100% uptime. We always have prioritized and support resolution as well. And also we can custom brand it for our own brand. So I've gone ahead and I've built an example chatbot here. You can see here I said recommend me a product for dry skin. It's gone and it's searched through over 63 pages on my website, and it's found a specific product that works for me. It's hyperlinked me to that product. If I open it up, I'll wait for this to load, it's going to open up that specific product page. It's going to give me a bit of information about that product, and it's going to add a UTM tracking link to the end of that URL. So now within my analytics, I can see how many people are going to different pages on my website and are being referred to different products because of the conversation they're having with my chatbot. And it's able to recommend this product because the language model can read through this entire page and it can see that, for example, it's smooth skin or restoration to the skin. So it knows that these are useful things that's going to help me if I have dry skin. The same thing were to go if I were to ask, for example, do you have any product bundles? It's then going to go ahead and read the entire website and it's going to generate me a response for this question. I want to show you quickly the data that it's using in its reply. So all of these are URLs from the website that we've scraped, and every single one of these URLs contains information about a specific product. You can see here it's gone ahead and said, yes, we offer products. We have New Year, New You skincare bundles, hair care bundles, and eco bundles. So what we can do as a business, if we want, we can actually adjust this response, and I'll show you how to do this in a second, where we actually then hyperlink each one of these to a specific product. But I want to show you just quickly here, this is all of the data that it's using, and it's reading through each one of these pages. But here's a really cool thing. You saw that take probably about 5 to 10 seconds to respond. So typical response times of a normal OpenAI language model. But now when I ask it the same question again, because it's added it to its custom memory, we're getting a response in less than 2 seconds. So now what it's done, you'll see here, it's using exactly the same response because it knows that response has already been generated. And if we don't like the response, we can always adjust it. So this is how we reduce hallucinations. So let me just show you how to set this up. If you go to ChatIQ, the link is down below in the description. It's the top link in the description. You can actually set a chatbot up for free. So start your free trial. All you need to do is create an account. And then if you put in your card details, you're not going to be charged. Don't worry about that. You can play around. You'll have a completely free trial to mess around with the software. And all you need to do is upload some data. So you've got 3 choices. You can either upload a PDF file, you can upload a URL, so you can scrape your entire website, and you can also upload text files as well. It's going to go ahead and ask you to tag that data. So it's basically, imagine it like a file organizational tool. And then you can automatically add it to your chatbot. So you can see here, I've already scraped a whole load of URLs from my website. I've got 50,000 words used so far out of 1 million. So I can add a lot of context to this chatbot. You can also see here, if I go to text, I've actually added extra information because depending on the plan that you're on for ChatIQ, you may not be able to scrape every single page from your website. You may also find there's information missing from your website. So I've taken the shipping policy, FAQ page, and refund policy, and I've added that in, and I've automatically added it into the chat. Cool, so if we go to the chatbots, I want to show you something cool now. So let's just refresh the page. So we're going to try the same message again. Sorry, my internet's really slow. Okay, so we're going to say, do you have any product bundles? While this is just doing this, you can see I've also added the custom branding for the website. But want to go to the New Year bundles, which is the one it's going to talk about. And again, my internet is totally useless at the moment. And what we're going to do is hyperlink the response to this bundle here. So you can see we've got the New Year, New You skincare, New You, New hair care bundle. In the response, it said we have the New Year, New You skincare and hair care bundles. So if we click on Adjust Response, I want to show you a little trick that you can do. Let's take the links for each of these, and let's take this link. So we have the collection. What we could do is we could say New Year, New You skincare bundles. We could link that to the whole collection. Alternatively, what we could do is we could take the specific product, and again, nothing's loading here, but this is the New Year, New skincare bundle. We're going to take that New Year, New You skincare bundle, and we're going to hyperlink this. So the way we're going to do it is we're going to add square brackets around the side, and we're going to just add in normal brackets, the URL for that product. And then for the hair care bundle, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We're going to take this, we're going to take that, and we're going to get the hair care bundle. Again, nothing's loading, but whatever, it's fine. We'll do this, and we'll paste that in like that. They've also got Eco Bundle here, but for now I'm going to leave that unlinked. We can format this in a minute, but for now we're just going to update the cache. And what's going to happen is it's going to set this bit of text as a hyperlink and this bit of text as a hyperlink. So over time, not only are we building a chatbot memory, but we're also building a very powerful sales system. So people coming in asking for specific products can now get specific recommendations for specific products and problems that they have on your website. So you can see here it's formatted it like that. I'll adjust the formatting later, but you get the idea. You can see, yes, we have the New Year, New You skincare. And then when somebody opens it, it's then going to open up that product page with the UTM source at the end of it. So now if anybody comes through and purchases this product, as a business, we know that that purchase has come through from somebody being recommended it from the sales chatbot. Awesome. So that is how we are building a very, very powerful, insanely fast AI conversation agent for our business. We can massively reduce customer support by using this chatbot. It has the option to actually gather support tickets. So if I say submit a support ticket, for now, I mean, you can adjust the way that this responds, but what it's going to do if we turn on support ticketing is it's going to allow us to gather support tickets within the chat. So you can see here, this is an example that I did, and I said, can I get a refund? This product was awful. This is a support ticket that I submitted directly through the chat. I responded to this support ticket with AI, and it took me only 2 minutes to respond to this support ticket. So what's going to happen is it's going to respond to this customer's question. Obviously, I've said submit a support ticket, but it can be quite intelligent. If I say, I've got a horrible product or there's something wrong with my order, it will also recommend me to submit a support ticket. It's included the email address for me to reach out, but also it's asked me if I want to submit a ticket. If I click this, it's going to open up ticketing. Now, I've already set up support ticketing for this chatbot. We've got different categories. So we've got the questions, if somebody wants to get a bulk order or if they have an issue with their order. They can then submit their information. Let's just do this now, like that. And then once they fill out their information, they're going to submit it. And if we come to ticket notifications, so obviously this would be embedded into our website, by the way. But if we go to ticket notifications, we can actually set up notifications for different priorities of support tickets. And one thing that's really cool with ChatIQ is not only is it just a chatbot solution, but it is also a support ticketing solution. So what it's going to do is it's going to decide if a question from a customer is a simple request. If it is, it's going to respond with a chatbot response. If it's a complex issue, it's going to prioritize that support ticket, alert us, and offer human handoff. So if we want human handoff, we can just go in and respond to that support ticket. Alternatively, we can use that custom memory for the chatbot, and we can actually automatically respond to that support ticket using artificial intelligence and then send that response directly through Gmail. So we don't need to have all of this time wasting spent. So basically, we're completely automating customer service using essentially real-time conversations with AI agents for our business, trained on all of our company data. You can build your own with the top link down below in the description. It's ChatIQ. You can start a 7-day free trial. Go ahead, create an account, put in your card details. You won't be charged. You can play around, set up your account, and then after that, it's going to cost you anywhere between $30 a month to get started, and you've got tons of leg room within that plan. But if you guys have got any questions, or if you want to see any specific custom features from ChatIQ, if you've got a bigger business, for example, go ahead and ask the chatbot on our website, and you can always book in a call as well.